All right, man. Welcome to another episode of Sistahs Cigars, where we talk about life, sports, relationships, whatever it is you want to talk about, but we do it all with a cigar and a drink in our hand. And today, man, it's been a long time coming for this interview, so I'm super excited. I've been trying to sit down with my brother for a minute, but, you know, of course, we're both parents. Our schedules are all over the place.
Crazy.
So today, man, I got my bro with me, my best friend, the homie. I'm going to let him introduce himself because he's the guy to me. So, what's up, homie?
What's up? Lem G, you know what I'm saying? Just me and Gwen been friends for longer than people been born. You know what I'm saying?
For real, though.
Super excited to finally do this. Like she said, it's been a long time coming. I've seen everybody else get their little spots in there, so I'm trying to get in there too, man. All right, so we're not jelly no more.
We're finally
here. We're here now.
And you got the real setup now. Like, you got the full experience now. So
that's why you're supposed to come this way.
So tell these people, man, how we meet each other. Like, where the hell we come from?
It was school. It was the first day of orientation. You remember?
I'm listening.
So,
go ahead. Mind you, this is 10th grade. I'm 15 years old.
Yeah.
I'm coming from
we
a
all
different
had
school.
homeroom and something, and for some reason, I really just kind of, I don't know, vibe with everybody just to see where everybody's head was in the homeroom and whatnot, because it's just kind of guy I am. I'm like trying to meet new people, see who coming into the school and whatnot, see who what, and me and Gwen just kind of clicked, and ever since then, snowball effect.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Up, down, sideways, back and forth, like disconnect, come back, like the whole nine, to the point where we super dumb tight now.
Dumb tight. It was crazy now.
Like dumb supportive.
Our daughters are like super
loving,
close as hell. They ask about each other every day. Like, it's super dope. So today we're gonna have, a cigar. We're gonna have
first time.
Your first cigar today. He's a newbie.
I played with it, but it's
he's a
now.
newbie. Like, okay, we gonna pop his cherry today. So I'm gonna teach him how to cut his cigar, how to light the joint, and I'm gonna let him tell y'all what he's smoking today, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm smoking. So, what cigar you picked today? What you smoking?
I got this Tatiana Vanilla.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I got today.
And y'all know me, I'm a smooth smoker, smooth, medium smoker. Everything I smoke is sweet. So I'm also smoking the Tatiana, except I'm smoking the blue today. These are both sweet cigars. I love the flavor. I love mixing it with my whiskey. I have one rule every time you come smoke with me. If you come smoke with me, if I invite you to smoke with me or you invite me to smoke with you, my job is to bring the cigars and your job is to bring the drink.
Of course I got the bottle.
So what we drinking?
Of course.
What we drinking?
Jack Daniels, honey, or regular, either one.
Because they both my favorite.
Yeah, they've been a staple of ours for like a while now. Like, you kind of cemented it and told everybody that's the only thing you was drinking. You know what I mean? Then I came in like, yo, them the least amount of hangovers and headaches. And that's the least amount of, I know the tipping point, so we get, you know what I mean? So,
real shit.
Yeah, so
all right.
The Jack been killer.
So let's jump into it. All right, we're going to cut our cigars first. You don't want to cut too much. Just cut a little V here. Small cut. Enough where you can see the inside, but not really see the inside.
Okay.
It's like a pinch.
Okay.
Because you want your smoke to flow through the cigar and you actually taste the flavor and all that. All right? So let me see. Don't be out here chopping the cigar, then you can't smoke that motherfucker.
No bullshit.
There you go. Pinch it again. You good? Pinch it again. Now, if you sign up to take one of our cigar classes, I will definitely teach you how to cut your cigar. That's perfect. I'll definitely teach you how to light the joint, especially if you've never had a cigar before. I was just telling him, like, when you light your cigar, you want to make sure that you don't light it too much because you don't want to burn your cigar. It's like paper. Well, it's not like paper. Let me say that. Take that back. It is paper on the outside, but tobacco's on the inside. It's not like, it's like when you like, if you smoke weed, if you light a blunt and you don't want to oversaturate that joint with heat because it's going to burn fast, and then you're not really going to enjoy your smoke. So the sun is out here,
like
so you
heavy,
can't even see.
like, I hope, yeah.
See that?
Yes.
Good burn. There you go. There you go. Keep pulling. And blow that thing out. There you go.
Is that good or we gotta keep going? That's good? Okay.
So we're going to jump right into it. We got our cigars going. I'm smoking my Groovy Blue. Y'all know I love my Tatiana, so I'm probably going to talk about this joint the whole time. Remember, you blow that joint right out your mouth, taste the flavor. Let it sit in there. Feel that thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't inhale it. It's not a cigarette. It's...
Yeah. Stop burning outside?
It'll come. Yeah, it'll come. All right, so we're going to jump right into this interview. If y'all see any of my other interviews, I kind of just like ask the questions and we talk. My new thing is we got jaws with questions in it. So you don't know what I'm going to ask you. It's a vibe. We're going to catch a vibe and have a good conversation, all right? Ready? You sure? All right, let's jump into it. All right, so we in the middle of a whole panorama. Not a pandemic. We're in a panorama right now. During the pandemic, what's the main thing that's keeping families together these days?
I think the main thing that keeping families together these days is the fact that they are together. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that you had to like come home and actually deal with some things you might not have dealt with, or talk about some things you probably been putting off talking about because you're busy. You know what I mean? So
people are being forced to stay their asses in the house.
It's been a give or take. I think some people have fallen off because of it, but some people have, thrived through the whole thing. And I think it's really the fact that you have to be in the moment. Like when you're avoiding the moment all the time, you don't get anything done. And I think the pandemic has forced people to have to stay in the moment
and slow down. Like if it didn't do anything, it definitely made people slow down. Like I'm one of them people. Like I'm just going. I work. Like I'm at work 12 hours. I come home. I take.
Crazy,
yeah.
See, look.
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. So like, it's definitely forced people to slow down. Like either you gonna slow down and focus on home, or you gonna slow down and focus on a business or your health, or whatever it is. It's like really forcing people to slow down. So that's a good one. All right, let's see what we got here.
I get it.
All right, in your opinion, what's the hardest part about kids learning from home during the pandemic? You and I both got kids.
Yeah, and you teach.
And I teach, and your daughter is actually in school, so she was like virtual.
It was both. So at the beginning, it's just the attention span and having them in front. Like, it's hard to get a kid in his pajamas or her pajamas and say, I'm going to sit here for the next 30 minutes.
And listen to this lady.
Exactly. So I think that the attention was the hardest part, but making it a routine and making it something that was fun for them, or making it seem like they were being, kids, that they're being left out. Like, hey, your friends are online, don't you want to see them? So the hardest thing, like I said, was just the attention, like, and trying to get her to even be okay with,
Sitting down.
Yeah, like, all that. So
that makes sense. Man, honestly, I think the hardest thing, and I think especially for your daughter at her age, but I think it probably wasn't as hard for her because your wife is also an educator, so she probably taught her how to navigate the computer, how to actually sit down and log into Zoom and do all that.
It's what they want to do sometimes. Sometimes,
Yeah, I mean, kids do what they want to do. You can't force them. You know what I mean? Like, we can say, yo, it's time for you to sit down and do that, but can we actually, like, make them do it? I think that's the hardest thing, especially at a young age. But I think the older kids, like, so I have middle school, so it's easy for me to be like, yo, 9 o'clock, y'all got to log into ELA. But they kids. They at home. They just like us. I don't want to log into work sometimes. I want to stay in my bed. So they like in the bed, under the covers, got the laptop looking at the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like all types
doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Doing a whole bunch of stuff that we don't need to be doing, but they working through it. So I think the hardest part was kids adapting to the new way of learning with technology. Yeah. Like it's cool. I can sit in front of you and teach and you can listen, but actually having to sit on a computer and like learning how to sign into Zoom and how to do this, and I gotta make sure that my camera's on. How do I turn the damn mute button off? Like all that different type of stuff. So that's interesting. All right, let's switch it up. I don't know if you recently saw Dr. J put Michael Jordan on his second All NBA team. Second. What's your thoughts? Dr. J tripping or not?
Yes.
Dr. J, you tripping?
I think it's very trendy. Okay, because the thing is, and I hate to put it this way, but old dudes are stubborn.
Ooh.
Like, just stubborn,
Stubborn as hell.
I would be stubborn too, and I get it. Why? Because things are so much different. Things might look easier, simpler, or look like you just got it too easy.
Yeah.
You don't seem as tough. You don't seem like this, but the MJ thing, I didn't hear the reason behind it, but
I stopped listening.
it's a broken list if MJ's not on the first 5, almost,
I
right?
stopped listening. Yes.
And I'm not even the biggest MJ advocate. You know what I'm saying? So,
Listen.
but trust me, yes. Tripping. Crazy. Yes.
I heard it and I said, well, I need to see who else is on the list. And it was Wilt Chamberlain and just old people. And I'm like, okay, well maybe it's because
Competition
Dr.
different,
J
shooters
played in
different.
that era. You know what I'm saying?
That's what people are always more prone to say, my day, or said they was better, or they liked it better during their time. Everybody gonna say that.
That's real. That's real.
What you gonna tell your daughters? Like, oh yeah, I hated my time. I can't wait to get to what y'all doing out here.
Can't wait. No,
Right.
I'm not gonna do that.
I don't think it's like that. And just
Okay. Dr. J tripping. I'm gonna throw it.
period. On period.
And listen. All right, next question. Let's see. Oh man, we were just talking about this the other day. What's your thoughts about these Nets, man? Like Kyrie and Kevin and James, they didn't put themselves together. Like, what's up with these? You think they put themselves together to beat LeBron, or is it they just want to play together? Like, what is it?
I think it's just them wanting to play together. I think it's kind of a middle finger to the rest of the league almost.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like, just cause.
Ooh.
You know, it's like this is what we wanted to do, so we gonna do it. Cause LeBron's had teammates he didn't agree with, but knew how to win with. You know what I'm saying? Kobe did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We all do it. You know, but them dudes is buddies. Like, y'all look like y'all gonna run and shoot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna get that reference, everybody, but they look like they're gonna run and shoot.
Yeah.
They hop with 5 and they said we're gonna run the court to the championship, basically.
Okay.
Then somebody sit out, then somebody don't sit out. Then somebody sit out, then somebody don't sit out. Quite honestly, I just hope that their talent doesn't get outsmarted. Because at that point, if somebody gets in Kyrie's head, if somebody plays defense on KD a certain way that gets them out of their game, and LeBron and AD can flourish from that, or whoever plays them, or they're going to find out that their bigs are way too soft to deal with anybody. One of the two, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yes,
I know
it's good basketball. Like, I can't even
to
front. Like,
I gotta tell you,
it's good basketball.
I'm gonna keep on watching.
It's good basketball because they're phenomenal athletes. They are phenomenal athletes. They're good at what they do. I mean, of course, that's why they get paid the big bucks.
Good.
Like,
it's on some great shit because KD's efficiency is out of this world. Kyrie might be shooting 94% from the field right now as of today, which is May 1st. Like, I'm not even sure, but the Bama was in the 90s. They said he made like 70-something straight. I'm like, what? Not straight in practice.
In a game.
From Sunday,
in a real game.
from March 1st to March 30th, he done made 70
in a real game.
Like, real game, took a flight, was sleepy, might have been tired.
And took time off.
To fast.
Kyrie, some kind of dude. All right, so look, we just finished talking about how, like, what's the hardest part for kids to learn during the pandemic. Do you think that this virtual learning thing is here to stay? Like, is this the new way of our kids learning?
Nah. Nothing will ever trump personal or in-person you know what I'm saying, connection.
Absolutely.
Like, in-person will always trump everything
Absolutely.
else. You know what I'm saying? It will always trump everything.
Absolutely.
So, considering that I'm a people person, just Zoom wouldn't give me the same effect emotionally I would get being in person and talking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, you get little things like eye twitches or body movements and certain things. Zoom is very still far distance. I'm glad it's there.
Yeah.
But no. They're going to stress to get everybody back to normal, some normalcy.
Listen, it's the kids, it's some teachers who teach virtually here in America, but they teach to the kids in China. So it's like, it's effective and it's working for them. And it could possibly work for us. However, I think we're in an era where, like, kids need that hands-on, that emotional, like you said, that emotional support.
Yeah.
I can't give emotional support to my daughter at home while she's on Zoom because I gotta work and I can't give her what she needs during that time. So it's effective for her to be in a school building and learn person to person, so that she gets that personal emotional support from the teachers and just the environment. Like, it ain't nothing like going to school and being away from your parents You a different person when you go to school. Remember when we would man, I used to love going to school because when I go to school, I could be who I wanted to be. But when I was at home, I had to be who I needed to be in your household. So it's like, man.
That's funny because we have two different kind of viewpoints on that. I couldn't stand school.
Yes.
I have been waiting to be a grown up my entire life.
He is not lying, y'all.
Like,
he ain't lying.
I've been waiting to pursue
he
my
is
own
the father
goals.
of the group.
I've been waiting to pursue my own goals and aspirations for a long time. Like, I've been waiting for it to be my opinion only, like forever. And not saying school was bad. I enjoyed the people, the experience, and everything. But I guess I knew what my heart was a long time ago. I knew that like this is not going to be something I have to learn and go do. Like that's not going to make me happy when I'm 30-something years old. And I knew that at 18. I'm like, I'm not going to be going to college for architecture or to be this or that, knowing it's going to funnel me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see what was out there. I didn't want to lead into a funnel where it just led me somewhere, like a mechanic or something. But I wanted to see and dabble. And I was like, shoot. I enjoyed school though. It was fun. it was fun. Listen, I couldn't wait to leave.
Could not wait to leave.
Why did I have so much fun? I couldn't wait to leave. Like I was trying to turn up with y'all as much as possible, just so we had the memories of all.
All right, so we talked about Nets. We talked about MJ. Are we watching a new era of basketball where teams are creating super teams just to beat LeBron?
Yes and no.
Not just Kyrie in it.
Yeah, yes and no.
There's other people putting teams together too.
I think people have got the hint of how to do this faster. I don't see them last. I don't see it with the longevity. Because LeBron, he brings people to him, you know, and Kyrie and KD have been more travelers, and James Harden. They've been more travelers.
He done played with a few people.
Nobody's requested LeBron's getting out or coming. You know what I'm saying? Like Kyrie and KD have had their own situations with James and forcing stuff and leaving this and other and backhanded Russell Westbrook and didn't even tell him, and then Kyrie didn't really want LeBron there, then he left, and then called LeBron back. I'm like, y'all are the ones really jumping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like LeBron's bringing people to him. Y'all are the ones kind of just running to go do stuff. But I think they see LeBron on his last leg.
For real. Listen, I watched LeBron play last night.
He's good. He's bomb.
And I was like, dude, what? Like, how phenomenal are you? Awesome. And I think
don't let last leg mislead to how phenomenal he still is.
He's amazing.
Barry Sanders decided to leave. LeBron's gonna decide to leave. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying he's gonna get old. I'm saying he's gonna decide.
He's gonna decide.
You know what I mean? Because when Bronny come and whatever, if they really try to do that.
Let me tell y'all how scary it is. Bronny, his son is a different kind of breed because of his father. His father's an animal, and I feel like his father gives him that same. I need you to be a dog.
But I think they did. The super team thing the word came up with LeBron and them because of. And people forget that Melo kind of jumped ship first and got with Amari and had a third player I don't remember, but since it wasn't LeBron's name, that wasn't called a super team at the time. You know what I mean? So LeBron put the kind of thing on it, but it's still LeBron James. They know the thing is, I think they know he counts as two people.
No, so
and that's why they have to get a third person for it.
No, seriously, he
you know what I'm saying? Like so. It's always just been LeBron and like a third player like Kevin Love, Chris Bosh. You know, it's never been a level of KD, Kyrie, and James. Like all of LeBron's teammates aren't MVP level.
Absolutely.
Kyrie is an MVP level if he could pass and was on a winning team.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
all right, sidebar. So we both play basketball. We've been playing our whole damn lives. We play high school ball, play college ball. You can pick two teammates to play in a 3-on-3. Who are your two teammates? It can be anybody, friend, NBA player, college player, it don't matter. And I'm gonna tell you my two teammates. You're gonna be surprised.
Okay. All right, this might be a little off bar, but I'm taking Steph and Vince.
Steph and Vince. And I know that personally because he is a huge Steph Curry fan. Like we talked about
initially. I hope everybody know initially. We around the same age, and I knew the Bama.
He been talking about him
I went to go visit
forever.
that shit down in Davidson.
In
I was
Davidson,
like, that shit was. I said, y'all gonna hear about it soon. Something different down there.
So you taking Steph and you taking Vince Carter. That's a squad. That's a squad.
Vince is
different.
He half man, half amazing. He was half man, half amazing to play 22 years.
He's a freak of nature. So, my 2 players I'm taking, you're going to be surprised, right? I'm taking my best friend Jigga, and I'm taking Lem. I'm going to tell you why.
That's funny.
That's funny, right? I'm going to tell you why. Jigga and I have been playing basketball together since we were 15 years old. When I say somebody who knows my game, she know where to find me out on the court. She know where I'm going to be at. She know how I'm running off picks. She know, like, she probably know where I'm going to be at before I get there. So she know how to get me the ball. 2, I'm taking Lem because this dude can outshoot, like, flat out. Give me the shit, I got y'all. What y'all want me to do? And take over a game on both sides of the court. Like, literally can come down court and be like, hey, this what play we running, this how we gonna do it. Hey, back on D, this how we moving. It, like, straight up. Like, he is a general on the basketball court. So, I just feel like if I can run off a pick off his ass and shoot, and I can make sure if I run off a pick, I can get this nigga the ball, I can guarantee he's gonna get me buckets. Like, hands down, he's gonna get me buckets. So, 3-on-3, I'm taking Jigga and Lem. Hands down, because I know my ass running off picks, and I'm Rip Hamilton out this joint.
Hey, Rip.
I'm straight, like, that's
the
that's just who I am. And then
Rip
I know for a fact, like, Jigga gonna give me my straight Steve Nash, because that's her game, like, that's how she ball. And I know for a fact he coming down court being Ray Allen, like, I'm good. I'm good. That's easy buckets. All right, let's jump off sports. Let's see what I got here. All right, oh man, it's a good one right here. We both have daughters. And I know for a fact you are a girl dad to the core. Like, love his baby girl. Like, the love that he gives Sid, he spread that shit to Madison too. So it's like, damn, I need you to, like, damn, can you just come take Madison for 5 minutes? I just need a break for 5 minutes.
Send her.
And he be with the shit.
Send her.
What's the legacy you leave Sid? Like, at the end of the day, when she speak about her father, what's the legacy she can say? My dad, this is what he left behind. This is what he left me. This is the core values he left in my life.
Is it like a list of values?
No,
or?
you just give me 2.
Okay. Well, I think the most important thing I've really tried to cement anyway in her since she's young, or still is young.
She ain't old.
So, is that you can just be yourself.
Ooh.
Like, I'm not going to change what you like to do, want to try because it's too scary or uncomfortable for me, or I want you to kind of follow in my legacy or whatever I've done. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not bouncing the ball because I've made her. She's bouncing it because she wants to. You know, she's taking Taekwondo not because I took karate when I was older, because she wants to do it. You know, she's doing push-ups at 3 years old, not because I'm asking her to do them, because we train here. I'm a trainer. It's just something she sees.
Yeah, she watching what she
and I always tell her, I said, Sydney, Daddy's going to do whatever you want to do safely. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to be scared of anything, because fear is not a real thing. There's dangerous moments, but you don't have to be scared to try anything. And that's the two. That's the really, like, be yourself. Don't be scared to try. And if you fail, enjoy that failure as a success, because you're still young as fuck. Like, young as fuck. You know? Like, people underestimate, like, man, I only got 4 years of school to do, or this, and the other. But to me, I saw that as I got 4 years to try 7 different jobs and learn 7 different types of people.
I can change my major 3 times.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. I think for me, like, my biggest thing that I want to leave Madison is to always have a strong work ethic. And don't let nobody knock you off that shit. Like, find your grind, and whatever obstacle come your way, knock that shit. Like, all right, cool, that's just a stepping stone for me to keep grinding.
And that's another good quality of the same shit I'm talking about, because once you find what you like to do, it's easy to push that person that direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know nothing about ice skating and City wants to ice skate, I could, if she loves it and she's singing about it in her sleep type shit, then guess what? Daddy's learning ice skating. We gonna go ice skate.
We gonna ice skate together.
Go ice skate, boo. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, it's too dangerous, or I'm not really sure how you can do that, and you're this, and the other. No. And once she learns that, when it stops at 17 or whatever, she's gonna know how to retry and reorganize her mental state. She's gonna know, like, when her friends say, oh, you wanna try this too? She's like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Like,
let's do it.
Try the next thing. You know what I'm saying? So don't get stuck.
Always keep grinding, man. All right, so we just talked about this yesterday. You've been married for what? 6 years?
6.
6 years.
6 years coming. We've been together 8.
That's a beautiful thing. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. It's amazing. It's a beautiful thing. And I've known you like through
My entire life.
Yeah, your entire life, and I've seen you grow into being a husband. I've seen you grow into being a father, and
From a ratchet ass.
From my brother, like, you know, us just growing up, like, that's how we were.
Hey,
Like, we didn't know any better.
Hey, we used to get lit, man.
Lit.
The turn up used to be
Like,
so
what?
heavy.
Every Friday. We were
Thursday,
Saturday.
Friday,
Oh,
Saturday.
yes. I was about to say, because I used to have to go to work.
Thursday, Friday.
Thursday, Friday,
when that
Saturday.
summer came, we was out there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And sometimes Sunday, depending on what
was going on. Don't let it be a holiday on the Monday.
Shit, we definitely going. Shit.
What? Like, so when I first came home from college, and I know this ain't got nothing to do with the question. When I first came home from college, I had been away from them for like 5 years. And mind you, it's 5 of us. It's, you know, Troy, Jigga, Rick, Lem, and me. And we literally, while I was away, we literally talked the entire time we were gone. Like, everybody knew we didn't see each other every day. We didn't have FaceTime yet. So we
Facebook like shit.
We was Facebooking like shit.
Texting like shit, trying to catch you when we could.
And so,
are you going to be on vacation at the same time as me? Are you going to be on break?
Like, you going to be on break at the same time as me? And mind y'all, when I was in college, I worked 2 jobs. I was working at Target, Walmart, and I went to school. Like, and then one year, my stupid ass picked up, not stupid, but I was busy as fuck. I picked up an extra load. So my senior year, I only had 2 classes. And then I didn't do nothing but work my senior year because I only had these 2 classes. So when I first came home from college, I just wanted to be with my best friends. Like, I wanted to be with my brothers and sisters. Like, all right, what we doing, y'all? So I was teaching. I would be with these guys Thursday night partying. Go to work Friday. Hungover, hurting, because we was drinking nasty liquor back then. We wasn't drinking whiskey. We was drinking Saveca. We was drinking the shit in the plastic bottle.
Don't bring it up.
Like, it was bad. So
don't bring it up.
I would be at work hurting Friday, but guess what? 4 o'clock came. Hey, Lem, what time you going to be home? All right, bet. I'm going to be there at like 6. I'm going to go home, change my clothes. I'm going to meet y'all at the crib. We would go to Patty Boom Boom. Remember the reggae spot? And we would cut a food. And we were like...
Stop.
We were crazy.
Stop.
All right, cool. So anyways, saying all of that and seeing how much we've grown from then to now.
That was my shit.
To you being married and having a kid. Like, what's your secret sauce to your marriage being successful and still, you know, y'all still together, maintaining? You know what I mean?
I think people, I said this yesterday, I think people underestimate the continuation of a growth in people and the fact that you have to continue to remind your partner about whatever you need. Like, there's an assumption of a few things about marriage. Like, it's the old thing, for one. Like, as soon as you do it, you're like an old person or something like that. Man, the other thing is that, you know, people get lazy, they get fat, blase, and this assumption that people are supposed to, you know, love people regardless.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which I understand. And that makes a lot of sense to me. But I think effort, honesty, and really being really communicative, like, you have to on a consistent basis. I told you yesterday, I still have to tell my partner certain things that I need every day. Like, yes, we've been together 8 years, but I still have to remind her because I don't know. Yes, we've been together this long. Yes, I've known her my entire life, but it doesn't mean I live with her. It doesn't mean I know her traumas, her mental thoughts, or even how her body responds to certain things. So, yes, now we're greater now than we used to be, but it still takes a reminder on a consistent basis, and that is annoying. Like, if you're immature, that is annoying. It irritates me once every other so often. And I get irritated and don't speak, or I might just have an attitude, but for a person that's not totally invested in that person and knows, or might just feel like, oh, I might just give up, I get why that's annoying. But you have to remember that it's not work, but it's just a lot of consistency to it. But on the backhand of it, what you get in return is a lot of consistency.
Ooh, it's beautiful.
You know, you get a lot of consistency in return. Like, I'm not worried about where she is, what's going on, or what this, and the other. It's a lot of comfort. You know, and I think that's a place where we're at now. It's really comfortable. You know?
Absolutely. That's a beautiful thing. I tell you all the time, man, like, I'm proud of you. Like, marriage is beautiful, especially when you put the work in. You say that.
See, I knew what Joan I wanted to, though.
Yeah, I knew what Joan I wanted to, though. Like, I saw her, I went after her, and I got her. I ain't even mad at you. I'm not. One of my things is, like, I was just telling somebody this the other day, like, to me, the most beautiful thing about a person who can tell me what you want, know what you want, and know how you're going to get what you want. because you put the work in to go get it, and you appreciate it even more because you worked to get it. Like, it wasn't just handed to you. So, all right, on the relationship thing, we're gonna stay there for a little bit. If you had to give your 21-year-old self relationship advice, what are you saying? Mind you, I just told y'all what we were doing when we were 21, because this was like 21, 22. Yeah.
So what would I tell him for relationship advice?
Yeah. At 21.
You don't know everything, nigga.
At all. You don't know nothing.
Like, I had an ego about knowing most about relationships and stuff like that because I was good in them. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't always the most honest or the most open.
Man.
So you need to just shut up, my nigga, and listen more. So you don't know everything. All right, Lem?
Don't know nothing at 21.
Just
live,
stay
bro.
quiet an extra 2 minutes.
Extra 2 minutes.
That first thought came in your head, don't say shit. Wait 2 more minutes.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah, don't say that shit.
Because you speaking out of emotion at 21. Like, we just saying, like, I'm going to say what I need to say to get my point across. It's okay. It's okay.
Is it?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay.
All right, we're on our last question anyway. All right, let's rock. Yes.
Okay.
All right, last question. And this one, oh, it's okay. It's okay. Just talk about it. You can get that fixed. Easy fix. Is there a difference between having a relationship in private and keeping your relationship a secret?
Yes. Keeping your relationship a secret might be one of those relationships you might not be proud of, I guess.
Okay.
But keeping your relationship private might be just too many ears and eyes and voices in your relationship as well. So some people have too many things to say about what other people should be doing in their relationships, so you might want to keep some of your things private. Keeping your relationship secret means, to me, somebody's going to judge you on something. And you might agree with that judgment. That's why you're not ready to talk about it.
Okay.
Because if it's a secret, that means you're feeling as worried as someone else would about it.
Right. Okay.
Right? But if it's private, what's going on with y'all? Well, not much. We going to the Bahamas, but not much. That's private. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that some people like to snicker about how much money I make or how much I do this. And see, that's why you keep things private.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But if it's a secret, it might be like, why Lem with her? Don't she? It wouldn't have nothing to do with money. It'd be who was with who and why.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that might be it.
All right. So I agree. We gonna agree to disagree. All right. So look, I believe that, and I've always been a person, and you know this. Like when I was in a relationship, when I was married, like you knew who I was married to. You saw her on my Instagram. You saw her on my Facebook. And something I learned from that is it's okay to live in private. Right?
It is.
Like, right now, we got a homeboy right now. I ain't gonna say his name. Got a shorty. We don't know what her name is. Don't know what she looked like. Ain't never met her. But guess what? We know he happy. He private. Because he lives in private. And I also believe that you got to have that opportunity to have your relationship private. This is what I learned from that. Because I wasn't private about what I was doing.
Yeah, because to me, it's a secret if he told us she didn't exist and she really did.
And that is bad. However, the opportunity to actually have a relationship in private allows y'all to have that moment together. Like, I don't have to share with the whole world what we doing all the time because it's not for them. It's for me and you. Like, let us enjoy this. But, and that was one of the things, like, I had to learn from my past relationship. Like, when everybody, niggas pray on you before they actually pray for you. Yeah. So, you gonna see me with shorty and I'm doing this and I'm doing that and we happy, woo, woo, but the moment that they stop seeing pictures of her or they stop seeing her post pictures of you, it's somebody that's going to slide in that DM and be like, oh, I ain't see you post pictures of such and such no more. Y'all still together? Oh, y'all having issues? All right, bet. You trying to hang out? What's up? And now it's a sneaky link and a whole conversation happening because you didn't choose to be in private. Because I'm telling you, the moment you stop being private, niggas want to, oh, the same way you was posting her all the time, I want to know what the tea is. Like, oh, what happened with y'all? What happened? Woo, woo. Like, nah, I'm good. So I've learned to, like, enjoy that privacy of a relationship or a situation or whatever it is. But leaving it as a secret, it's like, that means don't nobody know. Private, it's like, no, you know, my mama know about you. Yeah. My homeboys know who I'm with. Everybody
A
don't need to
secret
know.
could be 1,000 things.
No, seriously.
Privacy to me is privacy. That's like me closing the door when I use the bathroom. I need privacy. You can't see inside of everywhere. And that's what that means in a relationship.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
but a secret.
You can peek in, but
a secret's like a sneak out.
A sneak out is a sneaky link.
I'm going to the bar. No, I'm at somebody's whole house.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even know it was alive. Didn't even know they had a zip code, fucking social security number, and that shit. I didn't know you existed. Goddamn.
Ain't know nothing. Oh my goodness, man. So look, I appreciate you sitting down with me, of course. How was your cigar?
It's awesome, actually. I've enjoyed this whole vibe.
See, it's a vibe, right?
I've enjoyed that whole vibe.
Like,
yeah.
It's a vibe. I appreciate you sitting down with me. But of course, every time I sit down with somebody, I gotta give out a gift. So I'm gonna give you a bottle of champagne that is on me.
Hey.
Enjoy it. You ain't gotta drink it right now. You can sit that joint in the freezer and let it freeze
I got
a
another
little
one
bit.
in there too. It's been cooling since yesterday too.
Hey.
We're gonna double up.
Hey, champagne is my new thing. If you have not already subscribed to our YouTube, make sure you check us out on Sistahs Cigars on YouTube. If you don't follow us on Instagram, make sure you find us right now. Sistahs Cigars on Instagram. If you have not already seen, we got the Sistahs Cigars classic tees. Lem's rocking the smoky gray. I got on the classic white.
You know what I'm saying?
This Friday, actually, they are actually
Good
going on sale.
Good fabric there, man.
They're actually going on sale. We got the peach, we got the passion purple going on. Sizes from extra small all the way up to extra large. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and DM me if you want to get a shirt. DM me if you want me to do a Sistahs cigar class, happy hour, whatever. Anything that has anything to do with cigars, I'm lit and I'm ready for it. So I appreciate y'all, and I catch y'all on the flip side. All right?